Ooh-wee. Hey y'all, how you doing? This is Nancy at the Barefoot Backyard. We're gonna walk around today and look and see what the plants are doing out front, because we are having some of the screwiest weather ever. It's hotter at night than it is during the day. Today it warmed up some during the day, but it's nasty, nasty. Can't see anything in the sky. Yeah, we got stuff blooming, flowering. It is, I think, January 12th. Got little flowers everywhere. The pepper plants are making peppers. Yeah, the little lemon trees are growing like crazy. The mint, bright and shiny. The pineapples looking stunning. Look at that baby coming off that one. I'm going to let that one grow right where it is, too. That's the big mama plant right there. We've gotten 6 pineapples off that so far. And here are the babies we took off of the pineapples that we grew. Look at all that. Isn't that crazy? Mango seeds I sent home with my buddy so he could get them growing for me, and got that Japanese plum tree right there. Y'all, I want you to look at the tomatoes on this thing. There's 2 tomatoes there. Look at how scraggly, and I was gonna rip this out a couple weeks ago, but it still had a bunch of flowers on it, so I just didn't do it. And looky there. Look at that water tomatoes, y'all. It's been 40 degrees quite a bit in the last couple weeks in the 40s. Look at all these baby pineapples. We're going to have so many pineapples this year. It's going to be crazy. Look at my dillweed here. This dillweed stayed this big for months. Months. And then it decided to shoot up right as it started getting cold. Isn't that crazy? Here, we're going to go this way. That dillweed is just impressive. It won't flower, but it is definitely doing well. All these little pepper plants and citrus plants that I haven't tended to or done anything to. All these papayas. Like I said, it's been in the 40s a good bit, and colder during the day than at night usually. But the dragon fruits are, this one's finally starting to get a good color and look happy, but I mean, I've got to build 2 more of these for her. I'm going to put them on. These are just old posts that I had, whatever size they were. So I'm going to build 2 more for these, because we don't want to move them from their location because they're doing so well, but we want to get them on some good supports. Look at the strawberries over there, y'all. Look at the strawberry plants. Is that not insane? And there's blackberries and dewberries over there and stuff. I know I haven't shot a garden video in a while. I've just been super busy. Look at all these hibiscus flowers. I love these in tea. A bag of green tea and a couple of hibiscus flowers makes some of the best, most relaxing nighttime tea I have ever had in my life. Look at the dragon fruits we just growing off the porch there. All of our little porch plants, and those are 2 pineapples up there that we got at the store a couple weeks ago. Well, right before it was the day before Christmas actually, and I used them in the ham. Actually, one of them, like the second one, I just cut up last night. But yeah, isn't that crazy? So we'll have them growing too. Pepper plants that are actually, look at all the peppers on the pepper plants. It has been in the 40s, y'all. It has been in the 40s. It's crazy. Japanese plum tree's finally starting to brighten up, so it likes sitting there. Got the rosemary there. I mean, there's just so much life going on here. It's crazy. Croton, she had this long before she had me here, so I've been here going on 14 years. And look at the freaking papaya tree. Now, I don't like papayas, but my chickens do. And they're good for a lot of meat sauces and stuff, especially with pork and stuff like that. But look at these things. Now, this one and the one at my friend's house came from the same place. I picked 3 papayas off of her plant a few weeks back. We were over there doing some work, and I had a severe allergic reaction. But she's in one of those older neighborhoods. I think they started it in the 70s or late 60s or something. No, it was the 70s. She lives over in Sherwood, and that place has just been poisoned beyond belief. I can touch these same trees from the same exact place. I can touch these, they don't bother me, but hers were pushing out latex like crazy. You can see how much latex they actually push out. I hope you can see some anyway. There's latex oozing out of these things. It just comes out of them constantly, and then it crystallizes like that. Well, when I touched hers, we went from her house and we stopped at Hardee's. We don't eat out very often, but I was being lazy that day and didn't want to cook. And I touched hers, and I went to Hardee's. I hadn't washed my hands. I didn't think anything about it. Was eating my French fries, and my lips started swelling up. And the oil that they use there makes me sick. It hurts my stomach real bad. It's not good, but it tastes good. And I again was being lazy, so my whole my lips started swelling up and kind of burning. I thought, well, is it the salt? Is it the oil? What the hell's going on? And then it hit me. I had all that latex on me and all up my arms, all of it, everything just started hiving up. It was insane. I'm technically allergic to Benadryl, mostly in combination with real strong antibiotics, so I don't mess with Benadryl very often. I have to take Vistaril. But I came home and swallowed 2 Benadryls immediately. My whole face swelled up. My throat started getting itchy and closing up. It was nuts. It was nuts. It was bad. So I had to put cortisone, and it was bad. So yeah, this one, this tree has not had any toxins. There's been no toxins put on this property in at least 13 years. That's a fact, other than what's getting sprayed on us from up there. But they have an enormous amount, because over in those neighborhoods they constantly use stuff like weed and feed and stuff like that. And I'm here to tell you the difference in the latex in these and the ones over there. I've never had a reaction to a fruit or latex from a fruit or anything like that ever. I don't have allergies, but that stuff, these must pull an immense amount of toxins out of the ground. And hers looked better than mine. The fruit was bigger, I mean considerably. Her fruit that was left on hers, they were they were like 10, 12 inches easy, and these never got that big. So these got pretty big, but not quite as big as hers. But yeah, oh my God. And it had to be because of what the toxins those things pull out of the soil. So if y'all want to pull some toxins out of soil, I would guarantee you that papayas pull a lot of toxins out. I moved this rose bush over here the other day. The other ones are still over there. And look at this. This is a seed bulb. When you get the big round one like that versus the little normal looking seed bulb. Yeah. Here's the mint and this is asparagus actually is what grows in this. Hopefully the asparagus is going to be coming up all through here, and I'm going to plant as much of it as I can over here in Romeo's little sandy area, which is not going to make him happy, but it'll be all right. He'll get over it. He adjusts slowly. But yeah, I'm going to plant a bunch of asparagus in this spot here because it loves growing here. So I'm just going to move this over to here, and when it seeds this year, it'll seed out and do all kinds of crazy stuff. And y'all look at this pineapple right here. Look at how big these crazy pineapples are here. That one is, oh, easily almost 4 foot tall. This one's splayed out a little bit more, so it's not quite. But these are just giant, and these were babies last year. I planted these last year, and they were the size of the ones up front up there. Isn't that crazy? And look at all this. Just look at the hibiscus flowers everywhere, man. They're just gorgeous. And it has literally been down in the 40s here. It's crazy. I gotta get these for my tea. I don't see any like pollinators running around right now. So let me go grab my hibiscus flowers for my tea. Oh yeah, there's another one. I'm telling y'all, man, if you want something that's relaxing and just tastes amazing, 2 hibiscus flowers. I use like the medium-sized Yeti. 2 hibiscus flowers, fresh like this or dried. I'll lay them in there and dry them if I get a bunch of them. But these right here just make the most amazing tea. It is so relaxing. I use 2 of these, honey and lemon, with a green tea bag. And I use the green tea bag twice. Sometimes I'll just use the whole thing twice. I'll make it that night and then I'll make me another one the next day. I just it works great. Yeah, look at these papayas here. These will be going back in the chicken yard when they get just a little bit bigger, and I make sure they're not going to freeze and die because the weather has just been so spectacularly weird. And yeah, real weird weather. Just inexplicably weird. I've I have been an outdoors person my whole life, and never have I ever seen any kind of weather like we've had in the last 2 years, but this year's been spectacularly weird. So, yeah, y'all, you gotta look at them strawberries again. Is that not crazy? Look at that. I mean, everything's just growing like it's summertime. Oops, hold on a second. Got some water on my screen. We've got these little papayas over here, which I might up pot into a bigger pot here real soon, so that they have a little more room to grow. It's just nuts how everything's growing. I mean, this is just the front yard stuff. The fruit trees in the backyard look miserable. I think they're releasing another layer of toxins from being over at my friend's house with the crazy toxic papayas. I love these flowers. They're so pretty. These are just gorgeous little flowers. And we've got pods of them popping up all over the place. Yeah, I love those things. I don't know what they are, but I love them. Again, y'all, I can't get over the tomatoes on that scraggly, dead looking tomato plant. And they're not hard. They still taste good. They're real sweet. My wisteria isn't real happy right now, but it'll come back out and be nuts. I did just fertilize it. Wrong time of the year to be fertilizing, but I did it anyway. Hey, Miss Steph. Yeah, the dill. Awesome dill. These just papaya trees everywhere because my chickens love them, and they're super good for them. Let's get the rest of these flowers. Yeah, and you know what else I noticed is when they're orange like that, see how they're real yellow these are, and they don't pop right out of this. When they're orange like that, they just slide right out of the sleeve. Oh, look at them. Look at them damn bell peppers right here. These bell peppers, I have never grown bell peppers like I have this last year. They just went nuts. All of my sweet peppers and my hot peppers didn't do worth crap. But the bell peppers, and I don't even like bell peppers. Like, if you give me a store bell pepper, I'm not eating it. I don't like the way they taste. They have a funky aftertaste. But these, the ones we're growing here, have no funky aftertaste. They taste like a sweet pepper. They are incredible. And my God, if you stuff them with cream cheese, they're just marvelous, marvelous, marvelous. Are these clovers? These are clovers flowering, aren't they? No, maybe, I don't know. I'll put my flowers down so I can see. Use my fingers. Put them right there. I want to see what these are growing out of. Huh. I'll be damned. They always grow right around these clovers, so maybe they're part of the clover. I don't know. They're always together. I'm gonna walk over here for a sec. Check out the little tropical area. There's gonna be some papaya trees here, but I think I'm gonna put a mango tree here, a couple of them, because I really want the mangoes here. Barb's dog is just crazy as hell. This is an African iris, and as you can see, I had a big old fire here. There's a pile of stuff I needed to just clean up, and I just couldn't carry it and tote it, so I got to bring the magnet over and get all those nails and screws and stuff out of there. But it cooked this stalk of the African iris, and as you can see, everything's just flowering right back out like it's freaking springtime. It's nuts. I've never seen, and this all came up from a bunch of just mulch that was brought over from Andrea's house. I said, don't take that to the dump, just dump it right here. So you can see it was just a big mulch pile. I cleaned the bigger wood out of it, and that's one of the things I threw over here and burned. But y'all look at that. That African iris just took off, and it is going crazy. And I love it. They look like angel trumpets. They're just big, long flowers that flute down. Oh, they're gorgeous. We've got I'm gonna trim up some of these and take them out to the chickens. So yeah, they're looking a little haggard. When they start getting haggard, I just cut them off, and the chickens absolutely love eating these things. I don't know why, but they do. My other chickens didn't want anything to do them. Got a couple little bananas over here. This one's doing good. I gave it some actual soil. There's not much soil in that. Actually, it's not real good soil, but I've been adding to it and mulching it. And you can see there's a lot of the mulch that was in this pile I put right here. There's a little pineapple there that's already put out a pineapple, and look, it shifted the center. This is how they do that. They'll put out one, and then they'll just shift the center, and eventually this thing will just keep growing. It'll look like Big Mama. So I'm definitely going to put some of the pineapples over here, because this thing made a huge pineapple. I don't even know how much it weighed, but it was crazy. You'll see here these little flowers on these weeds, whatever they are. I don't know what they are. But isn't that gorgeous? I love those. Just little flowers the pollinators just love. And again, I'm not sure what these are, but they're edible. I've eaten them for sure. They have a lot of medicinal properties. They're just gorgeous. Gorgeous little flowers. Got the little sago palm that I moved over here years ago, and the grass growing up through it. Look there, that's grass. That is St. Augustine, the evil, evil grass. There's a rosemary right there. Got one of those pretty little flowers growing out of it. Isn't that awesome? Can't remember the name of that thing, but it grows really well over here. It's been real happy since it got moved over here. I'm gonna come over and trim the bananas, give them to the chickens too. But they're still happy and growing. And I'll see if I can get it to lean more towards my yard. Miss Sherry doesn't like it when stuff gets on hers. But yeah, we're gonna put some pineapples in there from them little ones and get everything growing real happy. I like the little tropical area. This is actually where my trailer goes, so some of the stuff is gonna move, but I think I'm gonna move my trailer parking instead of just back, because I used to back it up right there so she didn't have to see it. But I may just move it to right there so that I can keep this all tropical, so it just kind of hides everything over here. She doesn't have to look at anything. Yeah. Gosh, y'all, look at all the stuff growing. It is January 12th, and it's been cold. It's not like it hasn't been. What's he hollering about? No, he says. No. My dad's torch set. I don't know how many times I've been burned by that thing, but we're gonna get that redone. Look at that going up that oak tree. We're gonna put some dragon fruits on this tree. I gotta take some of that off there. It's gonna get too constricting, I think. We're gonna come back here and look up at these. Look at that loofah. I mean, is that not nuts? Look at that. Still growing, all scraggly and dead looking. Still producing the loofahs. I think I picked these two the other day, but these are starting to gnarl up a little bit, and they're going to dry out. I picked that one over there. There's two of them hanging there, and the one was like 4 pounds. It was crazy big. But yeah, the lime tree, this Persian lime. Look at all the baby limes on that. It looks like hell. I guess she says it's leaf miner. I don't think that's what it is, but we're going to try see if we can kill that stuff. But look at all those baby limes all over this thing. Isn't that nuts? Again, it's January. Hi, babies. Hi. What y'all doing? What y'all doing? Look at this. Bell peppers. Ah, it's so crazy. So crazy. This thing's starting to put out a little bit of growth too. Don't know why. Don't know why. Look at these huge, huge pepper plants. These are all bell peppers. Like I said, my fruit trees look like ass. They look terrible. But they will get rejuvenated here soon as I know it's not going to freeze again. I know. You girls just stood out in the rain like you're crazy. You're crazy. But yeah, they're going to have papayas, guavas. I've got a couple more guava plants to put back there. There's one way back over there in the corner. You can see it right through there. That's a guava. And they're going to have a whole bunch of papayas and stuff like that growing out here. Because we don't really eat them. I don't like them. I'll use them for a meat sauce or something. But they're going to have them growing all through there. I got to take out these I haven't even burned them yet. They just kind of died once I cut them back, which is odd for a palmetto because you can shear down a palmetto and I mean hack it up and they won't die. But this little clump did. which I find kind of crazy. There's just strange stuff going on that I've lived here, been in the woods, all kinds of stuff. And look how gnarly I let my strawberries get out here. That's terrible. Absolutely terrible. I'm going to take this off of them today. They do not like having a metal cover on them. I have learned that. These are doing spectacular. They are in their little fall color and little red leaves and stuff, but they are just as happy as they could be. And look at that fresh growth coming out there. There's a baby strawberry right there. Look at that. Growing a little strawberry. It's crazy. It's just crazy what stuff's doing right now. This is that pomegranate. And these are the okras that we grew. Go ahead and take these for a seed if I can get it to come out. There we go. But yeah, this is a bell pepper. Look there. That's got peppers on it. Holy crap. Well, y'all, my video cut off on me and all that good stuff, so none of the chickens coming out or anything like that was on the video. But there's Red. That's my handsome, handsome boy. Looking for some food for his girls. I got chickens over here trying to get in my shop. Yeah, y'all get them buggies, baby. Y'all get them buggies. I'm gonna grab up one of my hens and stick them on top of that stump over there because there's a buttload of termites over there. So whoever lets me get them, just hey, 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 come on, baby, come up out of there. Come on, Maud. You are such a nosy girl. Yes, you are such a nosy girl. Like that. Hopefully that will deter them from going in the shop. Oh, these babies. Him big pretty. Gosh, he's such a good boy. I love that rooster so much. He is so sweet. All right, y'all. I'm gonna wrap up this video. Y'all have a fantastic day. Much love to everybody. And grow what you love, and you will love what grows, without a doubt. And by the way, if you've got a job working for the government and you are getting paid to be a tyrant and screw up people's lives, man, get yourself a severance. Figure out what it is you love to do, and get out there and do that. Start yourself a business that serves your community and the people in your community, and treat people with respect and love. And we can all make this a better place without question. And we can stop these corporate freak nuts and corrupt government officials and bureaucrats. We can put a stop to all that. Start local banks, start businesses, start doing what you love, and you'll love what grows. Much love, everybody. Y'all have a fantastic day.